You don't know the important secrets.
I know some of them.
Hello, club patrons. We're playing the North African operation.
It's this wee business.
The following story is inspired by events in Libya and Egypt during World War II. It reflects the impact of the war on the local population, including the Jewish people of Benghazi. Well, this just got serious.
After years of violent struggle against the Italian
What is this wee
colonizers,
business?
Libya became a battlefield once again in 1940, when Italian forces clashed with the British and their allies.
Was
Then in
Rommel really one
February
of his favorite
1941,
commanders?
the Führer sent one of his favorite commanders, Erwin Rommel, to lead the newly formed Deutsches Afrika Korps.
I feel like it
He
was
was
more
to
of a
help
please
the
get them
Italians
the fuck
defend
out of
against
your
the
Germany.
British.
He's giving me
But
another war story. I can't stand
less
these.
than a year later,
He hasn't
the
shut up for
British were
6
in
hours
retreat,
about them.
and Rommel was driving the Afrika Korps towards Benghazi and my home.
Oh yeah, I need to like check my finances. Do that while I'm stuck in this loading screen.
I checked my finances earlier today, and I'm gonna try avoiding looking at it again because I spent too much on this game.
Yeah. Oh, I already got paid.
That's nice. I don't have that instant pay, but so far, given the amount of security breaches and shit that keep happening, I'm very happy to not have it.
This is why I have like 5 different emails and I bind everything to different emails, so if one is compromised, not everything else is compromised. Still want to do that podcast, but I need to like figure my shit out.
And find people to play with you. Or not play, do it with you.
Let's see. Due date is March 18th, so I don't have to worry about that for now. Anyway, club patrons. This came out today. And I've played the other Company of Heroes. Not in stream, but I own them, so.
She's played 2 minutes of them each combined.
I've played like 100 hours apiece.
Have you, though? Are you gonna try claiming to be a fan?
Italian troops have the attention of British forces up ahead.
I don't think that's what Rommel looks like.
We seem to have arrived unnoticed, but they will not hold on much longer.
We seem to have arrived unnoticed, cuts to a plane crashed in the desert.
It is time they learn to never take
I'm looking at a picture. I'm not curious what he actually looked like.
Panzers, with me.
Huh.
Push forward.
I got a Panzer 3 and a Panzer 4. Or at least I think that's what these are.
You look cuter than I expected.
I wonder if they fixed the glitch from the playtest where sometimes their engines are like overtuned to like just vibrate intensely.
Fire smoke canisters to cover our advance.
Shoot that armored car. Shoot it again.
Don't shoot it. How dare you? That's property damage.
More property damage. Oh, look at that tiny little baby Italian tank that's probably gonna go get killed. Oh, that's 18.
The British anti-tank gun is a formidable threat. Eliminate.
Are you using actual German tanks, or are you using like Czech tanks?
These are actual German tanks. This is Panzer. Oh, they're both Panzer 3s.
Damn, this is a major push by the Germans then.
This is a Panzer 3L apparently.
I was gonna say, I remember most of the African Corps was made up of Italian, Polish, and Czech tanks.
Get off the tank, you fucks. I gotta come bail out the Italians because clearly they can't do their job.
Well, to be fair, you have Panzers. They're Italian. It's inevitable.
You have Panzers and they're Italian. Because that's their problem. They're Italian, so they can't do anything.
You have the solution, they are the problem. Simple.
Jesus.
Stop setting the desert on fire.
I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit. I turned it down way too far.
Hey. Are you trying to deafen me?
No, but I also want to hear the funny lines.
Where are they in English in this game? The Germans, I mean.
They speak English because it's an American game.
That is very disappointing. That's what I really liked about Iron Harvest, is that they actually spoke their native languages.
I still played Iron Harvest in English.
I know, and it disappointed me because you missed out on a lot of good voice acting.
I do like how the treads conform to the terrain, so it's kind of like up on a ledge right now.
Yeah. I also like that you can see the shells.
I mean, it's a tracer, but
Hey, I've played Metal of, like, you don't realize how scary a tank shell being able to see it can be until you play Airborne and you have one whiz by in front of your face.
I like to point out that this Matilda can't hit me because it keeps shooting around. Oh, now it can probably hit me. God. You have the bigger barrel, why are you doing like no damage? There you go.
Probably because it was bouncing off the side armor.
I hope we still have the funny line of "Fuck the clutch, back up."
Yeah.
Look at the tiny
Was that
Italian
the-
tank running away from the armored car.
It's Italian.
They have a fucking mortar? They do. Shit. Get out of there.
They
Oh,
have,
what the hell? Go away, Stuart.
fine then, I'll go away.
Your name's not Stuart.
Is it though? I'm pretty sure it is.
A swift and decisive
Alright, I'll start calling you
strike.
Stuart then.
I would expect nothing less of
That would
Africa
actually
Corps.
hurt me.
However, the enemy is sure to send in a counter.
I'll watch out for the mortar.
Be prepared.
I
Return
drove them
to
off.
headquarters and deploy additional troops immediately.
The mortar's
We
still
will
hitting
show
you
the
though.
British, the Italian, and even Berlin, who is the true
We will show the
authority
British, the
when it
Italians,
comes to
and our
desert
own
warfare.
men. We'll show them all. Thank you for the hydrate, Rit.
I have studied the enemy lines
Ironic.
and detected a weak point where our Italian allies continue to
Oh hey,
distract
hey,
the
I'm at
British
7,000
attacking from the
points.
east.
Yay.
We will take them by surprise by storming in and capturing 2 key locations.
I'm gonna wait
The
till I'm at
Eastern
30,000
French
points and
network,
spam
which
two
currently prevents us from
writing
pushing
streams in a row
northward,
on you.
and the fuel depot
Alright, so
to
I'm
the
infamous for
northeast.
not listening to these briefings, so I'm going to skip them, and you're going to deal with it.
So as you heard, you know what to do from the briefing. Just go ahead and do it, Commander. Gives you no objectives.
I always skip the briefings as I didn't know what I'm doing in the first place. Where's my other tank? What did you do to my tank?
Probably got sent off to assist the Italians.
Those poor Italians.
It's a Panzer. They had like, I think the Africa Corps had like 4 probably functional.
What do you need? Panzer Grenadiers have assembled.
Okay, they had like 20 functional Panzers, but that's still not a lot.
The recovery truck allows us to strengthen our forces by restoring disabled vehicles. I see both a Sturmgeschütz assault gun and a Panzer with a flame projector in need of repairs. Either would be greatly useful if restored.
But they cost a metric shit ton of resources.
With their tanks.
Alright, Epson, I'll give you the choice. Do I restore the Flampanzer 3 or the Stug?
Commandant, upgrade received. Commandant, need us.
Flampanzer
We have
3.
vehicles available in reserve.
It looks funnier.
Let me turn on the game more. Because it was
I'm
quiet,
sorry.
and then it wasn't.
If you want me to be quiet, then I'll be quiet.
That's not what I mean. I just meant
I
that I
take it
can't
as what you
hear
mean.
it to begin with.
Ready forward, locked and loaded. Let's move.
It's always nice to see the funny animations.
Look, German magic.
Is this why the Nazi zombies existed? I mean, it would explain all the lightning rods and magic potions they had.
And the funny thing is, this recovery vehicle exists in Company Heroes 2, and it's the same animation. It raises it up and just kind of zaps it. Somehow.
Remember,
Ooh,
Oh,
that
our goal
actually
is to
danger.
flank the British and cut off their escape. To achieve that, we must capture 2 locations: the trenches and
might
the
be able to repair
fuel
this other
refinery.
vehicle later if you don't just scrap it.
You have prop boys. We have movement orders. Willing and able. Everything in order.
Oh shit, people.
We found the front line. Jawohl. Here they are. Fire!
Where is your gun? Guys?
Panzerpioneers are engaged. Do something! We can't do a fucking thing here! Infantry squad down! Panzer relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move. Fix that.
Oh. Maybe they sought to spread the word of Jeebus to them. What happens when you bring in Mormons? Not Mormons. What the fuck do you call them? Missionaries. Jehovah's Witnesses. Fucking Christ. It took me way too long.
I'm not even gonna question what the British are doing over there. Hi Mickey. They walked off the grenade, they walked back onto the grenade.
The British are the grenade. One might call them the bomb.
Bazooka in there? Yes it is. Back up.
It's always funny how far behind the stream is.
It's 2 seconds, so you just have bad internet.
I don't have bad internet. You have bad internet.
My internet is better than yours.
Mine is fine though. Give me better what? Give me better internet. We'll split the internet.
Oh, will we now?
Yes. You'll bring me up a little bit and you'll go down a little bit. You won't notice the difference. I'll notice a big difference. It's a win-win
All
for
the
both of
difference.
us.
I am the
It'll be.
difference.
Excuse me, I'm just hoping that will be good for both of us. And if it's good for both of us, it's good for you. And more importantly, it's good for me.
This man doesn't even have a shirt on.
Tis the Germans. Let me look at those abs. Someone sat there and sculpted those abs.
Assault grenadiers are reporting in.
I respect whoever did it for the same reason I respect the man who made Mr. Incredible's bulge in The Incredibles.
Oh no, the tank!
What do you need? Drive or die. Commando. Don't wait for permission. Crew, pay attention. Panzer grenadiers ready. My crew is full orders. Eye on the approach. I hate sitting on driver. Don't take any risks. Got it? Clear. Panzer taking coordinated aerial fire. Enemy killed.
Ooh, 8 outposts might be nice for you.
If you're curious, yes, I am good.
Looking for Germany.
I know you're drinking, I just saw the little switch. I should be drinking water.
What are you drinking if not water?
I'm saying you should be drinking water. I'm drinking water.
I drink water all day.
Exactly. Should keep drinking water.
Nah. Water is for plants.
And do you not want to grow to be the best you can be?
No.
Proximity alarm near our
I think you should grow to be the best you can be.
Panzer grenadiers have been mustered.
More importantly, people who are correct think that.
Get on it! Panzer confirmed.
Oh shit, 18 men.
Build the 8 outpost.
Come on, Panzer, you can take it.
God damn, you have to respect the British still. Fucking firing that gun while on fire.
I love assault grenadiers because it's like, why throw one grenade when we can all throw a grenade?
Panzer waiting on you, Commandant. Medium Panzer is moving. Ready, get moving. Taking that location from the enemy.
We need work and we need leave. Come on, man. This way.
We need work and we need leave.
That goes. Get it up and running.
Ah, you got a hello.
Hello, Sage Carter. Let me see if I can get a funny line out of the tank while I wait for it to get fixed.
I hate sitting on all this fuel.
That is very true, Mickey.
Orders, crew. Engines running. Orders, crew.
The Irish are also really good car mechanics in my experience,
I'm doing
especially in the US.
I hate sitting on all this fuel. Panzer on standby. Panzer waiting on you, Commandant.
Come on, Flam Panzer, you can do it. Give me a funny line.
Engines running. I hate sitting on all this fuel. Panzer waiting on you,
They cut the
Commandant.
lines just to spite you.
I hate sitting on all
I think you're under attack, by the way.
No, fine.
What will it be?
I mean, I guess the only funny line the Flam Panzer has is, I hate sitting on all this fuel. What about you, normal Panzer?
Medium Panzer is ready. Panzer ready. My crew needs orders. Waiting on you. Engines
Jarsky
running.
has arrived.
Thanks for the shit. Thanks for the follow, Sage Carter. Welcome to Club Pact. Enjoy the chaos and bloodshed that ensues.
Panzer 3 is eager to move.
Panzer 3, if you don't give me a goddamn funny line, I will send you off to war by yourself.
Medium Panzer is ready.
Excuse me, Mickey, have you not seen engineers? Duct taping things together is literally engineering.
Medium Panzer is ready.
I know people who worked in ships. They use duct tape to keep half of it together.
I finally got a funny line and you talked over it. How dare you.
I couldn't
My
hear
crew
it.
needs orders. Panzer 3 is eager to move. Waiting on you. Panzer on standby. Orders, crew. What will it be?
In fact, actually, the
Panzer ready. Panzer 3 is eager to move. Panzer
I don't know
3
whose
eager
voice
to
is
move.
slow. Is it mine? Am I too slow?
Panzer is ready. Engines running.
Did you mean to say low or slow?
Medium Panzer is ready. Panzer 3 is eager to move. Waiting on you. My crew needs orders. Medium Panzer is ready. Panzer on standby. Orders, crew.
Alright, I yield.
You have problem, grab your
I can't
gear.
sit here all turn trying to get funny lines.
Panzer pioneers, lower your weights, men. Panzer 3, good range. Fire! Again! Pioniere receiving you! Here's the weight. Ordnance proceed. Jawohl! Panzer 3 looking for German.
I got infantry over here.
Come on, crew! Together!
Me or absent?
Infantry!
There's two of us here, Sage. You have to specify which one of us you're talking to.
I'm assuming you're the streamer.
That is true.
I'm just the one talking over you.
I am from hell.
Taken care of!
And literal hell, not New Jersey. It's a little bit better.
Panzer 3, we hear you. Say the word. Confirm orders. Move.
Oh, there's tanks up there.
Listen up. Don't take it quick. Panzer grenadier.
There's probably tanks elsewhere too.
Let's move. On your mark. Grenadiers ready. Throw the Panzerknacker. Infantry dead.
I'm just gonna argue in defense of my comments. The military and most the governments, the tape they use is really strong. I remember I had someone telling me there's like a piece of duct tape stuck to a pipe in one of the ships that they haven't been able to get off in like 15 years.
I see.
It's very powerful tape. It kind of been funny if it was just like duct tape keeping the ships and the International Space Station together, but it's not. Someone had to be smart.
You know, the banter is funny at least. I just heard one of the soldiers ask, how long have you been wearing that shirt?
Excellent. We have the trenches. Now act fast and push north.
They should start copying your artilleryman and not having
An
a shirt on.
88mm anti-tank gun is being towed to our location. Deploy it near the trenches to prepare for an armored assault. We shall use its firepower to crush our enemy's tanks.
We need work. Go on.
Oh shit. Oh no, wait, those aren't commandos. It's just Australians. We're fine.
Taking casualties.
It's worse than commandos.
Infantry target.
They come from death to life. They do everything backwards.
Oh, there's a Crusader.
Commandant.
Bring me to life.
Unit ready.
Not sure what this Crusader's plan is.
Troopers locked down. Eyes open for stragglers.
I want to die.
Stay alert.
Oh god, he's stuck in a
I
tread.
see mine markers nearby. Fortunately, with the right equipment, our resourceful panzer pioneers can detect mines and defuse them. The utility truck is in position. Assign troops to the anti-tank gun and face it north to provide the British with a proper welcome.
Get in gear. We have a heading.
Endurance. One stray bullet could take that all away. Thanks for the ride.
Did you see Mickey's comment?
Panzer 3 is engaged.
Oh, right. I just see.
Reporting. Faster.
Panzer pioneers available.
Where did your fucking guns go? You dumb motherfuckers.
Attack the truck. Roll outside. Moving.
These guys don't have shirts either.
We're ready.
You have the Stripiteers Corps here.
Recovery vehicle. Starting repairs under fire.
Initiate repairs. Fucking way.
Panzer pioneers
I don't know where their guns keep going. They just like disappear from their hands.
That's probably a bug.
Don't worry, I'll use my German magic to repair this tank.
I think it would be a little better if there was no effect. It was just slowly repaired. So it was like necrodermis rather than just shooting with lightning.
Oh, that's a cool effect. I didn't notice that before. You can like see the flames inside the husk of the tank.
German magic equals let foreigners do it.
I don't know how these guys are holding against all these vehicles.
Excuse me, that's actually US magic. We go, oh, I wish my lawn looked nice. And then like 2 minutes later, it's clean.
Panzer, we have a heading.
We send Americans do it, 3 hours later, they're still not done.
Anything but number up. Let's roll.
Everything in order.
We need work.
I wonder if I have the resources to repair the assault gun now.
Mess. We'll do what we can.
My crew are ready. What do you need?
What's this?
Ready on your way.
So wait, see how many resources you have?
Right here.
Of course I did. Checked it twice.
Ah,
right
okay.
in front of me.
And that's the growth per minute,
Can't
the
imagine.
plus number underneath.
You have problems. We have
I'm getting
answers.
plus 207 manpower. I don't know what the thing of it is.
Let's go find some trouble. We're on it.
And then the fourth one over here is population cap.
This is it, boys.
So a way to increase population cap, or do you just have to
Panzer has
conquer territory?
There are ways to increase it. I don't think I'm gonna get more than 100 on this mission though.
Commandant! Case pioneers! Hey! Good job, we're driver.
Standing by.
Honestly, I think USA is Germany 0.5.
Orders incoming.
I'm gonna leave this Panzer Grenadier squad to help protect the flak.
Germans are smart enough to encourage the foreigners. We keep being idiots and not letting it happen.
What will it be? Expecting Germans to fight.
Move! Wir und uns wollen wir ein! Is it? Panzer pioneers! Quick march!
We're moving. Target tracking. Back in your seat. Driving down time.
Kommandons sollen wir ein!
Yo, Zoe, do I have mod powers?
Yo, it's fire.
On your Discord. The person who just joined, Sage Carter, immediately messaged me, for like, our, whatever, it's one of those art bot scam things. The
Great.
person who just joined.
Oh, yeah.
Send me the DM of the thing.
Yeah, I'll send a screenshot.
Flammpanzer has move orders. Panzer is moving. Under fire! Infantry!
Ready for orders. Everything in order? Forward,
Mortar fire overhead!
Enemy artillery! Take cover! Now!
Would explain the lack of response.
Flammpanzer is closing! Run! This flag is about to get run!
Oh dear God.
I was gonna ping you, and then I was like, wait a second. You're in voice. I can just say hi. Alright, I gotta finish cryptography stuff.
Hope you have fun with that.
It's
Pretty
not
funny.
It's not fun, but I'm gonna try to succeed at this. See ya. Have fun with the stream.
Bye.
Peace.
That's another notch! Panzer dran! Throttle up, driver! Move! What do you need? The sooner we can use this blue...
If I knew how to remove a follower from Twitch, I would, because I message. Spam.
I know how to ban them off the channel,
Keep auto loaded! Panzer
but you have to be a mod to do that.
Mortar crew out of action!
I've had to do it, I've done it like 3 or 4 times for the floorings at this point.
Maybe I should just make you a mod, because you're like the most active person on my streams.
True, whether I have a reputation. Do you really trust me as a mod?
Yeah.
I don't trust me as a mod.
Alright, if you say so.
Fine, I'll take being mod. I'm never going to turn down power. Unlimited power.
Say something so I can mod you.
You have something for us? Repair what you can. We need to get it moving. Repairs needed. Grab your arc welder.
God damn it.
It was between that or I'm giving up on you.
We've done what we can.
Might have to do it from here.
I was gonna say, don't forget to pause your game. Yay! Yeah, okay, I can go deal with them then. Manage suspicious, because you can monitor so that their chat shows up highlighted for mods. Ban or report.
We need starting repairs on that target.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Raising the point.
Sorry, Sage, if you are a real person, but you can't come into my Discord and start using the fucking... because I've seen that line before. Multiple times.
My crew is ready! Panzer! Otto, you know what to do!
What do you need?
Fight harder! We can't give in!
Quick march!
Especially because there is a fucking promotion channel. You came to Christmas Discord and started DMing all of the members trying to get art commissions.
Here! Reported! Panzer 3 looking for trouble!
Ah, there's the fucking button. It took forever to fucking find that.
Panzer 3 is engaged! Engine driver!
Area secure and enemies cornered. Commendable work. Afrika Korps.
I'm sweating like a pig in here! Panzer 3 don't wait for permission! Fucking drive! Contact! Firing position!
I anticipate the British will attempt to
Oh, you got
withdraw
what
to
happened?
the
What were you
northwest.
DM'd
We, of
about? Or,
course, cannot
and by
allow
who,
that
if you
to
feel like
happen.
mentioning?
There is a village nearby. Capture it and
An actual
locate the road
streamer,
to cut
or-
the enemy's escape route.
Panzer Grenadiers ready! We'll get there!
This mechanic is cool.
What's the mechanic?
Tactical pause. I can queue up orders out just holding shift and it's actually paused.
Oh. I always forget those modes exist.
The anti-tank gun must be properly positioned to defend the roads to the village against the British assault.
What anti-tank gun are you talking about? Oh, it wants me to move it.
Let's go!
Thanks for the follow, Bad Quillen. Welcome Club Pack with the cast. What ensues? Do not ask for art, or we're gonna have an issue.
It's Chun.
Oh, that's Chun.
Yeah.
Hi, Chun.
It's nice to see a Chun.
Now I look like an asshole.
To be fair, the name's different. Hope you have fun here. Try ignoring how bad she is at Company of Heroes.
Fuck you. I play RTS games all the time.
And?
What did the streamer want, Mickey? Something dumb, I imagine.
Orders, let's go find some trouble.
We have something. We have a heading. Men, waiting on you. Panzer III will get there.
Ready on your work. With me. Stay close.
What will it be?
Ooh, I'm very curious what the toxic description was now.
Something so unbearably toxic if he says it, he will destroy its himself.
What do you need? Anything exciting out there?
I kind of want to see this. I want the destruction.
What did they ask you, though, Mickey? Or what did they want?
Orders. We have a heading. Medium punch is ready. That's infantry fire. Let's not risk it. Panzer taking hits. They're pissed. I'm sweating me out. We can hit this. We're doing it better. Panzer
Oh,
III.
that was really weird.
Panzer III is engaged.
Oh. How simple.
Let's make some close. Yes, let's do.
Ah, it's a shame. It's always more fun when they start drama in your stream, in your chat, even though you don't know who they are.
Pioneers pinned! Heavy fire! Panzer Pioneers
Like when I get threatened. Like when I get threatened for bad people I don't even know.
Enemy machine gewehr is silent.
Let's see. I shouldn't have any more infantry laying around. I gotta get my tanks and stuff up here, though. I know the engine's hot. Everything's hot. Welcome to the desert.
The Antarctic's technically a desert.
Thank you for the hydrate absent. More alcohol down my throat.
Shit, I thought it was actual water.
I have like 3 water bottles in here.
You have orders?
Yeah, Mickey, see, even Mickey agrees with me. Even the hot desert's cold at
I
night.
admire these men for sitting halfway out of the truck. Oh, there they go. They just slide out of the truck when it's in motion.
Well, they gotta keep the seats nice and lubed.
Have a heading. Men, with me. I hate sitting with all this fuel.
Oh shit.
Not take any risks. Got it? I hate sitting with enemy. Screen our infantry from that HMG. I'm sweating like a pig in here.
Now I'm curious, does lube actually like make you move faster through water? I don't think it does because I feel like it would break down, but
They're civilians. What are they cheering about? Also shit tank.
I can't remember if where you're fighting was originally Italian territory or not.
Impressive. The Flak 36 is a powerful addition to our long-range arsenal. We can tow it using our utility
Gosh.
truck and
Hey,
use
British
our
food
mobile
is actually
squads to find
fine.
targets for it.
Could
I
be
advise
much,
we set
much
up the Flak
worse.
36 to cover the roads leading into
Not
the
by
village.
much, but it could be much, much worse.
Pass me the smoke grenade. Panzer, push it.
The real question is why the hell they're just standing in the middle of the road. You think they'd have them at least running around in circles, like waving around you around.
You're about to see another mechanic I like about this game. Breaching.
Check that room.
Instantly kills everyone inside.
Is that only available to the
Assault
stormtroopers?
soldiers. Yeah.
Losing man.
Damn, that was a really cool one though.
I'll do something about that tank.
I used to know more of the actual German names for the different units. Also thanks to Airborne.
Those are assault grenadiers.
True, but I remember their German names, because I had to, you know, they're not going to use English names.
The single rifle.
Is that the name?
This is mine now.
Yes, at least according to Steel Division, Stern Pioneer Assault Pioneers are special detachments of Wehrmacht infantry, adds in the way, equipped and trained to destroy enemy fortifications and clear the way for line infantry.
Knock knock, bitches.
They usually use flamethrowers, or they were known for using flamethrowers.
Oh, that's the Flampanzer. That's not gonna do much.
We've done what we can.
I don't know this is the same. They might have combined several units. I don't think that's the same one. Maybe it is.
And with that, we have control of the village. All that is left now is to intercept and destroy the retreating troops. Set up defenses here, or take up positions along the main road. But do not let them escape.
What do you need?
Not a show.
Laying mines here. He needs attention more than I do.
Okay, Sean Connery.
Infanteriegeschütz awaiting orders.
I am astonished of Connery.
You have something for us? Glory awaits, men. Ready on your word.
Did you idiots hit a mine?
The Africa Corps can call in additional support from its battle groups, requisitioning vehicles, artillery, and infantry, such as the Italian. I thought that it was asking for support, not detriments. For the Africa Corps afraid of being too competent.
Follow my lead. We're heading back to HQ.
What? I hit the wrong button.
Panzer 3 is eager to move.
The British troops are approaching. Let us show them the power of the Afrika Korps.
Maybe it is Stern Pioneer. I can't find any other name.
It is Stone Pioneers. Look at those silly Italians running up here.
I still swear it was something else.
I'm glad you had fun, Mickey. Well, there's a lot of them.
Ooh, nice.
Relocating.
I'm still kind of sad my brother doesn't have. I don't have enough computers to give my brother one. Love to play RTSs with him. Outside of Halo Wars.
To the headquarters. Orders. Fox is fine. Is everything in order? Forward then. Infantry! Enemy! Watch out! What do you need? Marching! With enemy infantry down!
Artillery incoming!
Where? Right there? Why should I care? Ara. Oh god!
Keep pace with me! Get the hell out of here! Run! An MG-34 team has arrived!
He goes forward! Quick structure! Find me a firing spot. Sometimes I'm waiting for you, Commandant. My crew, how many times have we thrown a trap? How many times will you...
Capture point is
Yeah,
being
Chun, you
taken
can
from us.
see exactly why I
God damn it.
redeem
like
it all
this.
the time.
Sean, no.
Enemy artillery! Take cover! Now!
Always support the Chun.
Oh, it's
Back,
super.
actually.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
I need to fucking mute.
Clear the body! Man the gun!
Oh, there's not enough of a man to gun anymore.
Run! Run sooner! We can use this fuel engines running! My crew is faster! Receiving fire! Right Panzer was a wretch for us! You must go! Transport here!
Enemy forces eliminated. Exemplary work, Afrika Korps.
Woo! Oh, damn it, Jersey.
In Benghazi, we'd been pulled back and forth between the Italians, the Germans,
Hey,
and
I
the
can
British
function
for
again.
over 2
Yay.
years. We
Thank you,
navigated
Yarsky.
occupied life as best we could, siding with whoever was holding the city at the time.
I just
It was
know
safer
she
that
loves
way.
it.
But then Mussolini began forcing Jews in other parts of Libya to move to Benghazi.
I actually need to
Some
switch
friends,
something around.
Men I'd grown up with wanted me to join them and fight alongside the British Army. I didn't want to
Here we
leave
are.
my family, but I couldn't just sit around and hope the war wouldn't touch us.
كان بحرة إن سرداسن إيسو غصة قرن غرس ولا
I have never heard this language.
آتن الزريح
Touch with it.
خصك ما تعرف البالية فهمت اللي تينو
أسرق حتايلت أيبا
سنح ولكن
Oh,
رب
that's
زادك
why I
الداري
had app
إذن.
members.
بلا نغد إبا
There we go.
وهو
سليمة يخصها يتسكر غيكاد
صدر حدك من حولي نكي صدر حد منها أولى نكي
احتاج راك ما
It
تتجوز
is an interesting design choice to use
It's
art
simple.
instead of actual cutscenes like they did in the last Company of Heroes.
هذاك على خير اللي تينو
Personally, I like the emphasis on art and RTSs.
Art ES, hee hee.
I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
We met up with
But
the British forces
it's a
near
really
Shiki.
nice touch.
They were tired but friendly.
I don't know
They
if
had
that's
their
the
tea
best
and their
wording for it,
porridge
but
to make them feel at home.
it's
But the war was already taking its toll.
feels the most flexible.
Water and food were running low, and the desert was as much their enemy as the Germans were. The British knew Rommel. He made them nervous. It didn't take long for me to understand
You know,
why.
coming up, you should make a lurk command for the stream.
I have lurk command.
You do?
Yeah. Exclamation point lurk.
Oh. Well, I didn't know. You didn't have it listed in your little commands list there. No, but a lot of people don't, so I never assume.
Most people just
Good to
tell
know
me that
that.
they're lurking anyway, so like, what's the point of the command if you're just gonna say it?
Give them a little incentive to still chat something.
Oh boy, a minefield.
You've got Italians.
You have my attention.
Gentlemen, as we all know,
I have a tiger tank.
should have
To
gone
gain
with the
access to
Panther.
our supplies, we must hunt down all enemy armored units, but also protect our own. Remember, we cannot afford heavy losses. No use to supplies if we have nothing left to replenish. If my command tank is compromised, we will be forced to withdraw. Meaning no supper tonight.
Jawohl. Let's go.
My crew, Panzer, is moving.
We need work and we coordinates received, Commandant.
Tiger reporting. We have our coordinates.
Alright, the Tiger is the main tank. Fair enough.
Engines running. Relocating.
To be fair, I think I'm trying to remember how many Tigers the African Tank Corps had.
Crew, I want eyes open.
Ready. Plenty of ground to cover.
Mara, we have a heading.
Panzer.
Let's move.
There were only 1,400 Tiger tanks total.
I'm gonna have to give these guys hazard factors so I don't drive across these lines.
Holy shit, that's a lot of Tigers. The African Corps were given originally 20 Tiger tanks and 25 Panzer III tanks.
Damn.
You have problems, we have answers.
Yes, it was. Fucking hell.
Upgrades are here. Let's go find some trouble.
Utility vehicles standing by.
Time to go find the minefields.
Panzer, you can rely upon us.
I'll be honest, if someone tells me anything about tanks, I'll be
Panzer Grenadiers
probably
have been
believe them.
mustered.
Found the
Hey,
line.
driver, buckle up. We don't have one aid.
Push them back. We must.
Fox is fine. Here, everything in order.
I don't know tanks that well.
I don't either. I know Tigers had a lot of engine trouble all the fucking time.
Yeah, to be fair, most tanks do. I can't think of a single tank I haven't heard be living hell to have to constantly maintain. That's just because tanks are hard to maintain.
Make it, boys. We have movement orders.
I was hoping you were a tank nerd, Mickey. I like tank nerds.
We're not expecting
Panzer Grenadiers relocating.
Trust me, I know far too much about Star Wars Galactic Empire ships to not say I don't know anything.
Oh shit.
Send our Panzer Pioniere to recover fuel from our wrecked vehicles. Every drop helps.
Panzer here. Move orders. I am the approach. Panzer, try is engaged.
Oh shit.
Now, without delay.
Coordinates received.
Target damage. Fire! What do we need? Back up.
Come on, we'll get there. Get to it. Panzer Grenadiers.
Panzer on standby. Relocating. I want your
Oh, that's a shame. You should always go to war for random
Stand
sentences. That's how every war starts. Of course, we all know the Tiger is not the best tank in the World War II.
Get it fixed. Right,
That
boys?
obviously belonged to the Crusader.
You have something for us? We have a heading. Men.
Obviously, the best is...
I am very fond of Crusaders, actually.
Installed.
What do you think the best tank is?
the Panther.
Repairs completed.
The King
Panther?
Tiger is my favorite, actually.
The Fox
I'm
is
very
fine.
surprised that your favorite tank wasn't the Renault.
Panzer Grenadiers have assembled.
Crusaders are cute, cute little panzers, and then you destroy them.
Silver screen, no?
Yeah, Crusaders are very cute.
Orders incoming.
I'm fond of it because Call of Duty 2, the tank camp, the second campaign for the British, you just get 2 missions in a Crusader tank, and that still fed my preferences.
The Kriegsmarine is looking like
Hide behind the tank.
Enemy infantry squad down! Tiger confirmed! Nothing can stop us!
Man's final word is ballings.
I'm very surprised the final word wasn't, oh.
Our panzers are performing well. Advance!
we are on it.
Ooh, what is your favorite outside of World War II, Mickey?
We need work. Christian, confirm heading. I'll get us there.
We'll go around this way.
Ready. Willing and able. Panzer pioneers standing by.
I honestly don't know enough about modern tanks to really decide, although I do, the little bit I read about Leopards, I do like them. But I don't know enough about tanks to really judge that. I need to look that one up.
This tiger's fucking immortal. Ah shit, side hit. Back up. Go away, tutorial, I don't care.
Why did you describe a Crusader and then make it worse? Mickey.
That sounds like an armored car. Oh shit, there's a Matilda over there.
I will say I looked up the picture, it actually does look pretty cool.
Don't you have pioneers for this? Yes, yes I do.
Now don't do it again.
Hentai too.
Yes, sir. Looks bumpy up ahead.
Did you just say you have hentai?
We have answers.
No.
If we can use it, we
I
take
just heard you say you have hentai.
No.
You have hentai,
I
of
don't know
course
what
you
you're
do.
talking about. I know, I have to unlock the door for my sister. Be right back.
Orders completed.
I get it, I get it, Mickey. I'm just saying, why did you have to choose the French tank? I mean, it could have been a worse kind of country, but you have plenty of good countries too.
Alright, what are we talking about?
I was talking about you avoiding what you said, and then I also told Mickey that it's fine that she likes that kind. I don't know if he, she, shit. Nah, I lost track of what I was saying.
Good.
They can. It's fine if they like a French tank. Just know that they fault in the sins that they have for liking a French tank, because it's French. Okay, France is good. France is fine. But it reminds me too much of the Bretonian, so I can't say I like it.
Oh, loud, they coming. Imagine liking a French tank.
Imagine liking anything related similar to the Bretonians.
The Bretonians are literally the French.
That's why I hate the. That's why the French get disliked, because I hate the Bretonians with a passion.
I hate the Bretonians with a passion too.
I played Tomb King, so I have no
I also played
mercy.
Bretonians.
Every Total War game I ever play, in my personal mission, is to exterminate the Bretonians, even as a Bretonian.
A noble goal.
His chivalrous deed to exterminate your own kind.
Commandant! Panzer 3 looking for German!
Oh, their command tank is right there.
Under fire! Under heavy fire!
It is the Norseman's duty, but more importantly, it's the duty of any person who likes rationality in a good world. It's your moral duty to hate the Bretonians. And any Bretonian, like...
Don't you destroy my Panzer?
They're about to destroy it.
Ah, the Norse. I love the Norse.
Is it because they don't like the French?
That too, but the Norse are also cool.
They are. You know my bias. I'm gonna pretend everyone else knows my bias too, because that's just easier than explaining it.
Glory awaits, men!
I do be like that. Tanks hurt.
Okay, so from what I'm learning from watching you, the best way to play as... Yes, they always do it better. I mean, you remember the Valhalla mission where you visit the capital city of... What the fuck's his name? The Young King. And you get asked to help burn down their hut in order to spice up their bedroom life. That's proof that you know they do it.
Oh
well.
yeah, I did that mission. It was weird.
I do it every time because it's just funny. Especially with how confused Eivor is.
Fuck that tank.
It is still a shame.
My 88mm is stronger than whatever the fuck that thing has.
87.
Utility vehicle here.
Do you know what tank that was? It was a
Nope.
Grant. Millimeter is a Grant use. Because I know Tigers use 88
I'm gonna look up system requirements. Because we're... I'm gonna try downloading Arma 3 again tonight.
Arma 3, oh god.
I had that game. I've had that game for years. But I've never been able to get it to run. It just won't start. I'll hit start to close the launcher and nothing. It makes me sad too because I bought like a bunch of DLCs for it too because I'd really been looking forward to playing it.
Your first mistake was playing Arma.
Well, I didn't play Arma. That's the issue. It didn't let me.
This fucking tooltip doesn't go away, I swear to god.
Ready, willing and able. Locked and loaded. Let's move.
Hello? Their command tank is right fucking there.
Waiting on you.
But I can't go around this corner because there's a tank killer.
Men, with me.
Just kill the killer.
That's what I'm trying to do. There it is.
Capturing location. Enemy Panzer right again. Ends relocating. I want a weapon inspection as we move. Tiger confirms move order. Coordinates received.
I tried to run and now it's dead. The command tank is coming back.
Panzer 3 left this Panzer rolling. We're not
Mark,
expecting trouble, right? Panzer Grenadiers are on it.
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, it's Churchill. It's the Black Prince.
Just put a bottle of booze down away from you. If it is Churchill, it's gonna go for the booze. It's kind of like you. Fun fact, you're not watching. If you ever want to distract Zoe, just put down a bottle of booze.
Got him.
You just maybe put down a little trail of the bottle. She'll follow it like gets a trail of candy to wherever you want to trap her.
Excellent work, Afrika Korps. Our panzers will be filled tonight.
Nice.
Rommel pushed us back towards Gazala. Time and time again, we were caught out.
Rommel, why are you in a fucking Panther too?
His unpredictable maneuvers left us scrambling to survive.
Your command tank is a tiger. Get out of the Panther too,
devastated our lines
dumbass.
And our morale. The British lost men. I lost friends. The Air Force brought some respite. But news from Benghazi left me wondering exactly who I was fighting alongside.
إبا سبوقين تلفوحتين لم تتغسى كيسو دراينا كرا فرسيسين لايني دلحونا ورقص نيتك ينا نهون كان للمان ريحة داسنا أدور يدين يكان ولا نين نسلة يتلفوحتين دي كان فلاح النروي كان يد إنا وحقوس دور لحسار إكامح تبدي دي تايمرد تنا شما يسرائيل هتاري إكانيين ولا أنت يوم زفوسينو دينا أدقو تركسو
I don't actually know that tank.
تلفلتين أيلح أترقق اسقف
Let's go!
Thanks for the follow, Black Yamato. Welcome to Club Pact. Enjoy the cast and watch the NCs.
Oh, hey, Yamato. Nice to see him.
Someone else you know?
Yep. He has his own stream that I watch sometimes, but he also tends to be involved with the Florence.
Hello. Yeah, as soon as you taught me how to do it, Mickey, I put that on there.
The British began to refer to Rommel
I don't
as
actually
the
see the
Desert
Idaho
Fox.
tank.
For some, the name conjured up
I've never heard
images
of
of
the
a
Idaho
wily
tank.
commander using stealth and cunning.
Was that,
to
if it's on
outwit his
War
opponents.
Thunder, was it one that was
But the
never
British
actually
had
put
the
into,
upper hand at Gazala. They were convinced
like,
I know
production?
how
Was a prototype?
developers of War Thunder like to use tanks that never existed.
Yeah, I know World of Tanks is really bad about that. I was like, this was really, like, World of Tanks will say, so we found in the records in the back of someone's closet, is this really stupid design that has, like, 5 barrels all sticking out of one barrel, kind of like a starfish. But we need another tier 8, so we decided to make it that.
My day is going well.
Mine's going very good. I'm being allowed to harass people on stream.
But
A decoy attack to the north
What?
is keeping the British occupied.
What?
But it is only a matter of time before they turn their attention to us.
What?
Hold
Nothing.
your position.
You have to use your
We've
words.
established a base on the other side of the
I don't know
minefield,
what words are.
and I'm issuing a squad to come
I
to your
can
aid.
tell.
Recon vehicle, standing by.
Oh, that's fucking adorable.
Yeah,
It's
drink
a
the pain
recon
away.
tractor. Do you like my recon tractor?
It looks more like a Jeep with treads, which means I really love it. It's like a fucked up half track.
Said hold my position.
Keeping your skies clear.
What do you need? We'll get it fixed. Right, boys? Panzer Pioneers looks like you had a lucky escape.
standing by.
Attacking repairs.
Got something for us? It's your carabiner. Take that
These
in
are
your
the
hand.
only units I get, apparently.
These are the only what?
The only units I get. Hey,
No,
hydrate.
yeah, I'm sure you'll get more eventually. You
This
just have to
is,
survive.
as StarCraft puts it, called a no-build mission. Or a no-build segment for the mission.
I was about to say, it looked like a new build segment more than a mission.
Basically,
I
I just
remember-
have no way to build more units, so I kind of have to, like, not lose them all.
Standing by! Ready forward, grab that weapon. We can use it.
Can you build the 810 to the middle?
No.
You have
Damn.
problems, we have answers. Laying mines here. Prep them.
American M18.
Panzer pioneers standing by.
Fox's finest. Here. We have a heading. Men, with me.
See if we can get these mines up before they get here.
Mines laid. Right where you
Oh
are.
yeah, I've seen this. I think I've actually seen this one at the what you call it, Cantigny, right by me.
I think I've heard of the M18.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Make it
I'm
quick.
pretty sure there is
Make
one
it
at
quick.
Cantigny
Now we
actually.
wait like a sweet deal now, huh?
If you don't know, that's a museum right in the Chicagoland area. First Division Museum also has a park full of tanks outside that you
Enemy
can climb on
forces
and all
are
that kind of
approaching your
stuff.
Location. I expect an attack
They
from
welded
north
they
and
welded the
northeast.
door shut so you can't go
We are
in, but
almost through the mines, but you must
still
resist
really cool.
until we get there.
And very pretty gardens too. Let me look it up if it's there. Cantigny
Oh,
Museum.
here they come.
Ready forward.
Well, technically it's Cantigny Park with the First Division Museum, but same thing.
Recon vehicle standing by. Drop it.
Tank Park. Let me see what tanks they have. Okay.
Oh god, they're like
Oh,
running up on me. What the hell?
There was Stewart there.
They're sending the Australians at me.
Oh god. Turning your world upside down.
Imagine laying in the middle of the goddamn road while a machine gun shoots at you.
To be fair, try imagining standing up while that happens.
That's fair, but this is a raised area, so you're just gonna die in it. Anyway.
Ah, it's a shame. They don't have the M18. I thought they did. They have the patent. A lot of patents.
These poor motherfuckers keep getting pinned. Oh shit, armor car. Multiple armor cars.
And a single Abrams. Oh, they have an Abrams. Sheffy, Walker Bulldog. Ah, well.
Come on, pioneers, you got this.
I don't think the Australians need to surf to steal the girlfriend. They'll just throw spiders down, scare everyone away, and just swoop in to take whoever they want.
Oh, that's an actual tank.
Or actually, the wildlife might just take the girlfriend themselves. But yeah, if you're curious about what I was talking about tank-wise, this is the museum I'm talking about. I put a link in the screen chat.
I just have to hold out for one more minute.
30 seconds later, Titan shows up. Oh yeah, we got one thing that doesn't follow the lore. And it's just the... Oh yeah, the Australians also had an Imperator class Titan. You
This
just see
is
the
an
lake.
Interesting design for a tractor because it has wheels and treads.
We have
It's
vehicles
glitched.
available in reserve.
No, that's probably what the...
It probably either isn't supposed to have the treads or it's not supposed to have the wheels.
I think it was supposed to have both, honestly.
Feels like it's not supposed to have one of them.
I'm pretty sure... Don't forget, the military vehicles tend to be stupidly designed. The tractor we were looking at, or the M18?
Tractor. Recon tractor.
Yeah, no, I can see why. Why the fuck would you get a tractor with treads?
It just... The wheels aren't even moving with the vibration of the tank, so I think that's why
Looks like we are not too late.
wheels aren't supposed to be on
Now
there.
let me assess this situation.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Afrika Korps.
I don't care about your
We
assessment
find
situation,
ourselves
Rommel.
right in the middle.
Oh, hell yeah, Stuka.
Ooh. Now if it had more rockets on the back.
Considering we had to wait for Rommel to get through the minefields to, like, link up with us and help, it makes me wonder, how the fuck did we get in here?
You jumped. My actual assumption would be the road that whatever road you took got disabled. So they had to go, and the only clear patch that they could really go through was a minefield.
What the fuck did you just say, Jersky? Absinthe the man? Are you talking to Absinthe?
I don't know.
They are not drinking. They could.
No, if I was drinking, you'd hear me cough. You'd hear me choking once every 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure Zoe is drinking though.
I am. So whenever you redeem a hydrate, I'm going to drink instead of drink water.
Yeah.
This bothers the fuck out of me. These wheels don't belong in this tractor. Looking at it from this angle, I can tell that this is like a bug or something. It's not supposed to have these wheels.
Let's see what they're up to.
No, we will. Zoe will definitely keep drinking. I don't think I could stop her even if I wanted to.
You're damn right about that.
Yeah. Even if I were to give you puppy eyes.
Oh
I guess
god, they
puppy
gave me
eyes.
Italians.
Hey. You need minefields. Just remember to use your hands when you talk to them, otherwise they won't understand what you're saying.
And I can make more Italians. Wasn't that
Imagine that out of context. Oh boy, I can go in that tent and make more Italians.
Or just the, like, sheer disappointment, like, oh god, I can make more Italians.
I walked into the tent where we make more people and there's only Italians available.
I needed more Germans. You know what they sent me? Fucking Italians.
I'd want to stop Zoe because I want her liver functional in 5 years.
I'm gonna fire the Stuka.
As I said, that's just personal preference though. It's, all her choice.
It doesn't make the fun noises.
Probably gonna be patched in later.
And Call of Duty 2 is like...
In Call of... You mean...
I know what I said. Call of Duty 2.
I don't remember it in Call of Duty 2.
It's... Which Call of Duty 2 are you thinking? I'm thinking like the original Call of Duty 2, which is still World War II.
That's what I'm thinking of. I don't remember that vehicle in Call of Duty 2.
There's a Stuka in the first Russian mission.
The training mission?
Yeah. You blow up a Stuka.
I don't remember that. I played that mission so many damn times.
It's literally one of these half tracks with rockets on the sides.
I remember it was a half track, but I don't remember the rockets. It had a machine gun on top.
There's like 2 half tracks, because you go... I'm trying to remember the mission. When the Germans attack you, and then like, you go over into that house to get your PPSH, and then like, one of the half tracks pops up, has a machine gun on it, you use a smoke screen to get past it, and then it drives over and you can kill everybody. But then after that first half track, there's another half track behind a gate, which is a Stuka.
Okay, I don't remember. It's
You end the mission by killing the Stuka. And then the
so
commissar walks over and was like, "Good job, comrade."
I've played that game so many times. I don't remember this half track. I don't remember that second half track at all. I only remember the one.
I've
'Cause I
also played
remember-
this shit ton. I can't tell you much about, like, the British campaign, but I can tell you a lot about the American and Russian campaign.
I actually preferred the British one to the other two. Russian one was really good though. It's ironically more than World at War. It made you actually feel like you're in how the Russian military was acting. But, you know, you do the mission where you have to go clear out the block of apartment buildings and
Is that the Russian campaign?
yeah, Russian campaign like the
Yeah, I remember the apartment block one.
yeah, you literally start with surrounded by like 100 dudes and they all die 5 seconds in.
My favorite mission is actually one of the British ones.
Which one?
Escape from Tamada.
That is a really fun one. I love that one.
I love the dialogue. Like when you first
think-
steal the armored car. And it's
Oh, yeah.
like... I don't know how to drive it, sir. The controls are all in bloody German. Just put your fucking foot on the pedal and go, McGregor.
I fucking love that
Oh, I
one.
see, sir. It's all very clear now. McGregor!
Now, ironically, that apartment block mission was my favorite Russian mission. And I died like 50 fucking times doing it the first time I played it. Recently. I struggled so much more as a kid, but
When I get to that goddamn mortar shooting at me, I'm going to do terrible things to it. It's up there. Well, that's what the tractor's for.
But I will say I also really like the diversionary raid, the first British camp mission.
Yeah, I remember that mission. Why do you like it?
It's fun. I like fighting the trenches, and it's a simple, nice introduction.
If that
Were you
mortar's
able
still
to
alive, something's wrong.
Were the pictures helpful, at least, Mickey? But
The front of my tank is fucked.
I'm just gonna say I really like the British campaign. Like the first, actually all of it in general. I actually did not like the American one that much.
It had some fun moments in it with some dialogue stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. Crossing the Orion just kind of, that was awful.
Crossing the Rhine was terrible.
Yeah, crossing the Rhine is probably what made me hate the entire campaign. Like, I love the D-Day one, although it's not my favorite D-Day centric mission in any shooter.
I think the moment I like the most in the American campaign is, which is of course some more dialogue, you're like trying to get into that town, and you, the radio guy, and Brayburn with his machine gun are like at the hedge. And it's like, I'm running out of ammo! And then the guy runs up eventually and is like, Sergeant Brayburn, I brought your ammo. Forget your ass if it wasn't glued on.
I never noticed that. At least it's been
Clearly
years.
don't listen to them when you're shooting people.
It's been a very long time since I last played. And I had to restart the game because it didn't save any of my progress from the 360.
I was playing a mod, which is very fucky, but it was pretty
What was
fun.
the mod?
I can't remember what it's called. It's like, it's partially a realism mod and partially adds new missions.
Ooh,
But you can even play as a German too.
ooh, nice.
I know one of the missions is you play as a Russian all by himself because he's been captured, and you just fucking slaughter your way out of a German-controlled city.
I can see why they want to have something like that in Call of Duty 2.
It also added stealth missions. There's like a bunch of
Oh,
American
God.
terror drop stuff. The stealth isn't hard, you just have to follow, like, you have an AI buddy with you. And when he hides, you hide.
Well,
I
know
didn't
that.
realize that at first, so he like jump over a hedge. I'm like, where the fuck did you go? And the Germans come over and he does an instant fail to see
Yeah, I don't like stealth missions. I'm very glad that they stuck to the missions they had. Although I wish... Other than crossing the Rhine is fine, it's just really long and boring for parts of it. The mission I really wish they had cut was actually Comrade Sniper, where you have to defend City Hall.
That's like the last Russian one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's boring, honestly.
When I was
Like,
younger, because I had the game on disc, it was like 10. I struggled with that one a lot. I know too many Germans got in the building, I was like, well, I guess I'm screwed.
I honestly, sometimes it's easier for them to get into the building and then just fight them there.
Kind of depends on where they're coming in from.
I mean, were you always up on the upstairs area or downstairs?
Sometimes older me would run downstairs and try and shoot them through the bottom windows, but I mostly stayed upstairs to like kill the machine gunners and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I always stayed upstairs. The biggest issue you have to remember is not to try engaging them in melee if they sneak up on you.
Yeah, the most infamous thing of all Call of Duty games, 2 melees and you're dead no matter what the difficulty is. 2 or 3,
True, but
because they beat the fucking shit out of you.
Honestly, Call of Duty 3, a decent melee system by...
I've always wanted to play Call of Duty 3, but it's console only, so I couldn't.
I have it on my Xbox. I was gonna say, I think there's actually a way I can make it so you can technically play off my Xbox on your computer.
Xbox? No. I don't know. I know there's like the Xbox Game Pass thing, but...
I know that, but I meant there's a way where you can like stream the Xbox through the computer. That's how you can like play Fable 2 on the computer now. I'll figure it out later.
I would like to play Call of Duty 3 because I've played like basically... The only one I haven't played yet is Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare is fun.
I have to play the 2 new Call of Duties. But I've basically played every single Call of Duty that's ever came out.
I definitely have not. I've played 2, 3... I've played from Call of Duty 2 all the way up to Black Ops 2. And technically I've played Ghost. No, and Black Ghost and Black Ops 3, too.
I didn't like Call of Duty Ghosts.
I did, but...
Especially because it has a cliffhanger ending.
That's because they expected... They wanted to make it a series, and it never made it there. I liked Call of Duty Ghost, but not really enough to keep playing it. I really did like the Extinction game mode, though. Or the Aliens.
Oh yeah, Ghost was the one that tried to do something different with the co-op mode, and they did Aliens instead of zombies.
I liked it. It was a nice change. I kind of wish they could bring it back. Maybe they could just do like a, I don't know what the fuck they call it, supernatural game where it's just a zombies campaign and an alien campaign. And then a campaign that maybe combines them.
I haven't played Cold War and I kind of don't want to.
Oh, I forgot that game existed. I really don't want to either because I kind of liked how they had the story from Black Ops 1 and 2.
The zombie game mode in Cold War is garbage, and the story is garbage, IMO.
It's going to be very sad knowing that Hudson's in that game and just knowing he's going to die anyways.
I think they're trying to reboot Black Ops with that one.
Wait, why? What?
Because it's like all the Black Ops characters. It's Woods, Hudson, and Mason.
What will it be? Panzer is moving.
I thought it was supposed to take place between 1 and 2, like before the...
I don't know. It's either a reboot or it takes place between Black Ops games, but I don't know for sure.
I thought it would be just taking place between, like, following Woods and Hudson and not Woods.
It felt
Hudson.
like a reboot because you play as fucking a brainwashed Russian named Bill. It actually has multiple endings because you can realize you're brainwashed and kill everybody. Which is the ending I like.
Nah.
You spend the whole game chasing down this Russian commander, and then you can either defect back to your own side or kill him. And I think it's more fun to defect back to... There's this other character that's in the game, I can't remember his fucking name, but he's like the one that did the brainwashing.
I'm guessing if there was a reboot, it's gonna be Dragovich or Steiner or not who's the fuck's the third
Reznov?
one? No, not Reznov. Although he did do brainwashing
Kravchenko.
too. Kravchenko, that's it.
I
'Cause
like that
remember
about Black Ops 1. I liked Reznov's little flashback scenes.
I did too, because they even though the characters directly address your hallucinations, you still don't realize when you first play it. Although that might just be projection on my
I
part.
played Black Ops 1 before I played World at War, though, so I didn't understand the significance of Dimitri. And then I played World at War, I was like, wait a second, I'm Dimitri. Oh no. I've seen the future, Dimitri. I know what happens to you.
Honestly, I liked that Reznov was in the game, but I would've been happy if he wasn't.
In World at War?
Yeah, not World of War, Black Ops.
I mean,
I think the story set up Dimitri enough that you didn't need to play World of War to understand the significance.
The Fox's finest here.
But
I did like Reznov. My favorite mission in Black Ops 1 is Prison Break.
Rakuda.
Yes.
It is a fun mission, but
Confirm orders. Loud and clear, Commandant.
also ironically, I was playing through World of War again recently because I beat it by myself and with my brother.
Enemy forward element.
I forgot how bad the American missions were compared to the Russian ones.
Yeah.
Like, some of the American ones are fine, but it just kind of... The Russian ones feels too cinematic, or feel cinematic, but in the proper ways, where it isn't taking away from what you're doing and taking away your autonomy.
One thing I thought was interesting, actually, is I never knew this, but there is an alternate ending to the American side of the campaign.
Really?
Because since one of the two characters is going to die no matter what, you can actually... Doing nothing, obviously, you get... I think the sergeant dies?
Yeah.
But you can actually stop his death and it kills the private instead. But you have to be really quick on the draw. You have to kill the people that kill him.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Kind of like how the first sergeant you deal with, you always end up...
Yeah, your first sergeant gets killed because he opens the door and gets shanked.
I know, because I always shoot the guy, and I was like, I'll put like 3 bullets before he finishes shanking, before he starts shanking.
You can't save him, but at the end of the American campaign, you can save the new sergeant. But
you know,
have
I kind of don't
be
want to.
quick on the fucking draw.
I'm gonna
Like,
choose to
I
not
kept
to.
grenading my feet because I wasn't fast enough until eventually I got it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to not actually purposely choose to not rescue him.
It just changes his dialogue, so it's not really wholly worth it, but it's cool to know that there's an alternate ending if you can shoot fast enough.
Yeah. What's your issue with the Soviets, Mickey?
Let's not get political here.
Well, the Soviets don't exist, so it's more historical. But, I will say I don't know, I do still think that Call of Duty 2 is one of the better Call of Duties, because it's proof you don't have to make it look like a movie to make it cinematic.
Yeah. Oh shit, another one that I have no interest in playing is Vanguard.
I forgot that one existed too.
Good. Because it's bad.
Like, I don't know, Call of Duty 2 feels cinematic enough, even though you never really... You lose autonomy viewpoints just for, you know, when you're knocked out or whatever, but you don't get constantly forced out of the action to have a full dramatic story. It's just, yeah, you're a soldier, good luck, go. You want a little bit of story, the character dialogue's nice, but they're just soldiers too, they just want to go home.
I always liked the older Call of Duties because you're not some fucking plot armor named asshole, you are just a soldier.
You're a dude.
Sure, you kind of have some plot armor because the player is controlling you, but like... It makes sense because, you know, you're a normal dude, so normal dudes made it through the war from start to end and lived.
Yeah.
And then Vanguard comes along with all these special snowflakes.
I don't know much about Vanguard. I've avoided Call of Duty since after Black Ops 3. Like, I've debated Infinite Warfare, but other than that, nothing really.
Infinite Warfare gets hate. I kinda liked Infinite Warfare, just because, I mean, what they did with that was they tried to go for a darker tone. Like, Final Destination style, everyone dies by the end. They tried to make it super emotional.
That's good, and they have I know they have a robot, so that's very, very dangerous for my emotions.
He dies too.
I know, he does. You can see it from the moment they try to make him likable.
Yeah, I played it. I actually liked it.
I believe it. I just haven't gotten it yet. I have no. Like, if it goes on sale for like $5, I'll pick it up. But I'm not gonna spend more than 5 or 10.
Black Ops 3 was a little fucky because I didn't understand the story.
To be fair, the story doesn't make sense even if you actually do understand it, because there's some big plot holes.
Actually, I googled what the story is, and I liked it so much more after I figured out what was going on.
I figured out the story when it happened, but there's technically still 2 stories that go on at the same time.
I was so confused, because it's like, your character technically dies in the first mission.
I was gonna say that's the only bit that didn't make sense is why the first mission happened if it takes place after the rest.
Because you're reliving the memories of your sergeant. But
I know
with
that.
different characters inserted in because of the AI.
I meant more the first mission's supposed to take place after the last mission, after the AI's killed.
No.
It actually, that's what I'm saying. There's 2 different stories that go on, because technically, the major story is from the second mission on. It's really weird. They say that the mission starts from the second mission onwards, and then they also say it starts from the first mission at the same time.
So the way it works is the first mission, where you are you, is like present day. Then you get killed. You don't survive all your limbs being broken. Then you start reliving your sergeant's memories, which basically the entire game after the first mission is in the past.
Get us out of here, driver!
I was gonna say, I was reading the second mission is actually more present day. Because you do survive your wounds enough to be put into surgery, and you don't survive the surgery.
Well, I don't remember exactly, but basically... Bye, Mickey. You die.
What do you need? Get this panzer rolling. We're not
And then basically the entire game is you reliving memories with alternate characters inserted into positions, but it's stuff that actually happened. It was just your sergeant, someone else is doing it, not you and your friend. And then the only reason it got fucky for me even more was the at the end, it's present day again, and you have to go kill your friend because he's doing some stupid shit. Except you're still not seeing things clearly because you are still controlling your sergeant's body. And a lot of the claims is you're killing humans, not all the robots and stuff.
I was gonna say, I remember looking up the, if you look at the mission level briefing, or the protocol.
Yeah, the briefings basically tell you what you need to know. I noticed that.
Our signals battalion has detected British forward operating positions in the nearby
The third
settlement.
mission, the actual order
Eliminating their
chronologically,
spotters would certainly ease some
is
of the
how to
pressure
tell you the
from their
place,
infantry.
chronological place of the story.
What do you need?
Is third mission to the end, then back to the first and second, because it spells out we are Taylor.
Black Ops 3 inspired some of my writing, actually, because I really liked story once I understood what was happening.
I did too. I've tried getting my brother into it, and he doesn't like it that much. It's worth getting through to the end. Even if some of the missions themselves are kind of meh.
I'll be right back. I have returned.
I've got the reality thing, what actually happened, pulled up. Because I was curious, because I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Taylor's mission reports reveal that the player actually died during the cybernetic surgery during the mission New World due to complications. The resulting
Wait,
event.
New World is when your sergeant's training you.
Yeah. At the end of New World, you get told you're being prepped for surgery. You don't survive it.
I knew it was something like that, but basically you're dead at the end of mission 1.
Yep. The resulting events until Taylor's death occur in a simulation deviating from Taylor's and Hendrick's experience of hunting down Dylan Stone and his team, Ramirez, Conrad, and Fierro, their teammates, who defect after finding the CIA black site. The player's consciousness is shown living in Taylor's mind throughout the simulation, indicating the player manages to take over Taylor's body after his simulated death, until the DNI purge sees Corvus and the player erased as Taylor regains control. So nothing that you see happen in the game actually happened.
I know, because
at least name-wise.
Taylor's memories. You're just playing them out as yourself, with Taylor's squad as the adversary.
Rather than the random squad you never hear of.
No. What actually happened to Taylor is he fought Stone, but the AI replaces Stone's team with Taylor's team.
And the reason you're controlling it until the very end is because they think that you think that you are. That's what's actually happening.
If I remember correctly, you were slowly overriding Taylor's minds.
Yeah. And that's the reason why Taylor ends up vanishing from it until he tells you to purge it, where you accidentally delete yourself, basically.
There is a lot of dialogue that doesn't make sense. Like, are you you? I am me.
There's a reason why the mission order is indicated out of order with "We are Taylor," because no one's quite sure what "we" refers to.
The confusing dialogue, I think, is like technically a fourth wall break of like something happening in reality.
True. To be fair, the rest of the team was infected, so no one's really quite sure what's actually happening.
I think Taylor's entire team was killed by, like, a feedback loop or something with their DNIs, and it killed them, and then he survived.
Taylor, in reality, Taylor was the one with Hendricks. It was just him and Hendricks working together.
Yeah, but I mean, Taylor's team.
I don't know, probably.
They're dead, I know they are. It was like some kind of glitch or something with the DNI, so it fried their brains.
Oh, fun.
And then at the end, Taylor knows exactly what he's doing when he says to delete the AI. Because it's his body, he knows damn well it's going to delete the player too.
Yep. I think that's a really nice twist ending. You're the ghost of the machine, you don't even realize it.
And then you delete the AI and then you die too. It's like, well...
I will say the Nightmares campaign is really fun too.
Black Ops 3 inspired what I have going on in my Mercenary RP, actually.
Nice. Have you done the Nightmares one?
No.
That one is actually really fun. I'd recommend if you get a chance to play it. It's actually a little harder than it's harder than the regular campaign. Basically, it takes everything that happened in the regular campaign out of order and has a voiceover to explain the supernatural shit and a completely different story. Like, for example, the story is that you are a zombie hunter who was told that they died, and you're trying to, and you're being told to basically coach through to recover what the fuck happened, so you can open a dimension to the home where the god Deimos is, to kill him.
I played Black Ops 3 with the Girls Frontline mod enabled.
Does it change a player, or?
It changes a lot of character models. I think you
I was-
play as UMP-45, which, knowing her story, was kind of fitting. And then Taylor is M16, or the Singvis Fairy version is M16, which also kind of fitting.
I honestly thought you'd be playing M16.
I don't get the choice of what character, because the modder made each, like, named
I know,
character
I'm
a
just-
certain one.
I'm just surprised that they didn't make the player character M16 more than. I'm not saying you chose that.
Well, the modder is an avid Gross Frontline player too, so he knew where best to stick each model, because he knows their stories like I do. So M16 being Taylor was very fitting. I can't remember who Hendrix was though.
I'm curious.
I know Sotmod was one of Taylor's squad that you ended up killing, the one in the tank with all the robots everywhere.
I'm looking it up.
He's made Gross Frontline mods for several Call of Duty games. 3, 1, I think it was 1. If not 1, it was 2.
I thought they'd have the names underneath of who's who.
I think one of the Modern Warfares he has made a mod for. Go look up the Loyalist on YouTube.
Look up the what?
The Loyalist.
No.
With a space between the two words.
Cut the can on the inside so you can
He's the one that makes all these
Let's chance
anime
slicing
mods.
your hand open, too.
Commandant, let's see what
He made a Neptunian mod for Black Ops 3 originally, and that's just what kind of got him into this.
What do you need? Weapon team is relocating.
We've done what we can. Orders?
Okay, there's a Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered. Looks like the Black
Made one
Ops.
for remastered.
Yeah, I'm looking up, trying to find Black Ops 3.
Make it quick.
All gillied up. It looks like the original Modern Warfare 2. And Modern Warfare, I mean.
Panzer 3 will get there.
Thankfully.
Panzer Grenadiers ready. Panzer Grenadiers await orders.
Ready on your work.
Panzer strive or die.
Numbers.
Oh, fucking trains.
Here we are, Black Ops 3. Oh, that's Zombies cutscene. Found the cast video.
Medium punch, get this Panzer rolling. We're not expecting trouble.
It'd probably help if I knew who they were.
Infantry defeated.
I'll send it to you so you can tell me which one's which later.
Infantry firing at us. Archer, open up.
We're on it.
Panzer clear, engage.
Now tools. It's done. Commandant! Get moving!
Ranieri receiving enemy fire!
Shit me! Human boss.
Ranieri, go! Move! Small arms fire! Guastatori have target!
Oh wait, I remember now. Hendrix was HK 416.
Enemy infantry killed!
Okay. I'm looking through the New World mission to see who's who.
Moving!
I'm pretty sure you play as UMP-45.
Guastatori!
I can't remember what all the squad was. Taylor's squad, that is.
Man down!
I sent the New World mission so you can look through and let me know later.
From high ground! Fire! We're fucking
Hey,
stranded
tunes in
here!
the stream, our Discord server. Yay.
What's wrong with this Discord server?
I said tunes in it.
Yes.
Anti-tank fire! Where's the fucking AT gun? A grenade field, fire of action!
Recon vehicle is in the shit!
Forward! Keep pace!
So, who's winning so far?
You have problems.
I am.
Is looking like a sneaky
Yay, let's hope the Germans win the war.
Aren't you hilarious?
The funniest.
They're fucking up my tractor.
I mean, to be fair, the Germans winning the war did lead to mechs in Wolfenstein, so can't blame me.
Tungsten core ammunition. Oh shit. Did not expect the front to come there.
Standing by. Understood. Fucking support! Battery. Get us in gear! Go!
Ready on your work. Fix it! No
Ready for
excuses!
beginning
We'll
rudimentary
fix
repair.
what we can!
You have dared. Let me guess.
Orders?
Somewhere loud.
What do you need?
There's a dude right there. I'm sure actual RTS experts would be like, God damn, Zoe, we're beating this mission by now. What are you doing?
At once. We shall have additional forces available shortly.
Speaking of forces, they're like all dead.
Okay, so apparently,
By the way, Conrad,
Standing
it's your
by.
turn.
Stuck-D assault guns and recovery vehicles are available for construction. Assault grenadiers have been assigned.
Ready for orders.
I need to recover half tracks so I can actually recover the tanks.
Waiting on you. Relocating. I want a weapon inspection as we move. Ready. Filling enabled. Panzer Grenadiers standing by. Have a heading. Men. Hey, Keegan! They rip us apart! Damage! Under fire! Under heavy fire!
Artillery
okay, so if you're curious, at the end of the actual story of what happened,
Reporting at HQ.
Taylor confronts Stone in the final battle of the roof of the towers, receives severe injuries. Hendricks arrives in time to save Taylor. In the aftermath, Taylor's recruited to the Cyber Soldier program,
Make it fast needed.
ultimately being assigned to lead his new team consisting of Diaz, Sarah, and
No slack!
Moretti.
Whom all end up getting killed through their DNIs getting fried.
Hendricks resigned from the Black Ops assassination team and transferred to a different one involved in less controversial activities such as hostage rescue. Kane chose to break up with Taylor at this point due to her disagreeing with his decision to join the program. By the time the rescue operation was conducted, Kane returned to work to the CIA and broke off all association. So no, the team's still alive. The story completely ends with your character dying.
Repairs completed.
I could have sworn that they died, or maybe it was Stone's team that was killed through DNI frying.
I think from what I've seen, the stuff with Corvus in the actual reality never happened. Oh, sorry, Stone discovers the evidence about the DNA testing and Nova 6 and how its release caused the Singapore disaster. They threatened to blackmail the CIA, which the CIA tried to assassinate them, so they defected to the CDP, trading their classified Winslow core data in exchange. Ramirez was killed trying to upload the data to the internet.
Medium panzers ready.
The rest were tracked down to Egypt, where the NRC used the information to gain tactical advantage and gain the capital.
Panzer Pioneer. Let's go find some
Panzer driver. Ahead.
Yeah, nothing about Corvus actually happened.
I think
That
Corvus
was-
existed, but Corvus is the reason you're reliving it, or he's not, because he didn't exist.
Yeah. Corvus and everything you lived through was entirely just corruption of basically you dying on the surgery table after having picked up some memories from Taylor. So that's you falling apart, basically.
I might be remembering wrong, but I think Horwitz existed, but like obviously not during those memories.
I was gonna say, I just looked it up. I just looked up the, this is according to the pre-mission text reports.
We're moving. Ocho, back in your seat.
The souls, which has your player as the sole survivor, gets recruited. Taylor personally interfaces to assist. The mission reports differ from the events in the game, saying that the survivor dies during the surgery to install cybernetic augmentations, and the rest takes place a long time before. None of the mission reports mention anything about Corvus, so if he did exist, it was censored.
I'll take a look at this after stream because I have the page open too. In fact, I'm gonna end stream after this mission. I've been going for like 2 hours, which is my base.
I was gonna say I looked at the Call of Duty fandom page and the wiki page differ. I think no one's quite sure which one it is.
It is a very confusing story.
I like it for that. They should bring that back to World War II. Imagine World War II except with DNIs. In Company of Heroes. You're fighting, the Americans just bring in one guy who's able to throw your tanks around. He costs less than a tank too.
Too many infantry.
Just kill them, then there'll be less infantry.
I'm
You
trying.
have more bullets. You have more bullets than they have people. Use them.
Crew, pay attention.
Commandant, you have a target?
You have pulled up and moving. Receiving orders.
That mortar is an issue, whatever the hell it is.
Recon van.
What will it be? Retreat! Back to base!
Orders in plenty of ground to cover.
We've destroyed a mortar platform!
Ha!
You know what? Now I think about it, Vanguard's the best Call of Duty.
The Kriegsmarine is looking like a...
Takes everything good about the old Call of Duties, but also makes it better.
Reconnaissance vehicle ready! We will get it done! Ordnance confirmed.
I need more infantry.
Orders, let's go find some trouble.
The bitches use more tanks.
Artillery!
Ah, shit.
What?
You have something
Artillery,
low
I
in your
can't
waist, man.
move my
Commandant,
tank.
infantry targets destroyed! Eager to take the fight, sir.
Why you need more tanks? You can just lose one.
I don't think I could build more tanks. Or maybe I can.
Ah, it's a shame. It makes sense though.
Starting requisition of light support elements.
Oh, the Africa Corps specialty is they can call in support from their allies like the Italians.
Yeah, I can call in fucking Italians or Bangers.
Are you really going to complain about having more cannon fodder?
They're Italians.
We have
As I
units
said,
available
cannon
from our
fodder.
light support company.
They are cannon fodder. They can absorb at least a few bullets with all that pasta.
Get us moving. You have something for us? Panzer Grenadiers relocating.
Autokanon! That thing has armor! Don't aim me!
do think you would get a kick out of Call of Duty 3 though. They actually have a Canadian campaign. Or at least some missions where you play as the Canadians.
What the fuck?
Panzer 3 on station.
They hit mines, I guess.
With haste!
Oh my god, he's the last one alive. Shit.
Lively! Move order! Hinrich, raise the flag!
I don't have any aid stations.
Marching! Disperse and engage in the fire! That's the mortar!
I don't even know what your objective is.
My crew is ready!
Breach the British holdouts have to take these 2 points over here in the ruins.
Okay. Don't forget to check your redeems.
Yep, I see it.
Shit! Enemy contact!
Christian, shut it, would
Oh
you?
shit. You're being shelled.
Panzer 3 will get there!
Autokanon! Get us the fuck out of here!
Keep your bloody
We're not moving!
What do you need? Get moving.
Achtung! Requesting barrage at 3206.
Panzer 3!
Fight
We've been
394.
upgraded!
Panzer pioneers standing by. The war effort needs us! We are the
Panzer 3 is engaged!
Oh, infantry! Right there! Do something!
My tank is so fucked. It has seen some shit.
It has seen all the places suicide missions you send it on, and it does not complain. Mostly because it's going to come back and complain with its cannon when you're done.
Equal advantage in your
Come on, man. Let's get to it.
Report your crew out of action! Go! Fueled and ready! Watch your head! Right, about to get rough!
Where's my Stuka?
You have a target? Have a target.
Let's see how they like rockets.
Play the word! On me! Quickly now!
Rockets are an underrated siege weapon too,
Panzers, how many times?
and fireworks in general.
How many times will they fight for it? Panzer on standby! Panzer is moving! Shit, me! You must go! What do you need? Faster! Enemy infantry giving us
I must say though, so far from the little bit I played and from what I've seen of this gameplay, this game almost feels realistic.
Recon vehicle. Standing by.
If that makes sense.
I,
Like the Nürburgring, eh? We need women.
It just feels like they're actually reacting like, you know, a bunch of people being shot at or tanks would move and
yeah,
react.
the banter is pretty good.
Sound it clear, Commandant!
Not even the banter, it's just how they move and react. So I can't really hear the banter on stream.
Why not?
I have it down low.
Oh, that's fair.
Don't forget I'm on the stream.
relocating. I want your weapon inspection as we move.
Say the word. Driver, reverse us out.
Have a heading. Men, with me.
I need this.
Medium Panzer, Panzer 3 will get there.
Ready, willing and able.
Panzer taking hits! They're pissed! Panzer 3 is engaged!
They're just bullets, you'll be fine.
Will you be fine though?
5-ton utility truck has arrived.
Yes.
Ah, he can walk that off. He may have lost half his body to a tank shell, but the other half still will. Got them all walks it off.
It's not completely fucking dead.
Watch your head! Command us right about to get rough!
With haste!
The body's
happening
stuck
over
in the
here?
bed.
Reporting!
Tank? Why are you dead?
Anyone see the target? Anyone?
Moving! Get
Do they have guns?
Closing the distance! We can't stop! This isn't our
Okay, they do.
This truck made it somehow. Also, it's bugged. The wheels don't move.
Relocating. I want your weapon
It's better
inspection
covered.
as we move.
We need work and we need leave. What'll it be?
Panzers coming through. Here's them.
Starting repairs on set target.
Make it quick. Boys, we have movement orders.
Anything exciting out there?
Standing by.
Alright, they're all gonna heal.
Maschinengewehr crew ready. Christoph, you have the gun.
You have
March.
taking enemy territory.
Recon vehicle. Orders acknowledged.
I really wish these fucking wheels weren't on it, because it's not supposed to have those.
Yeah, it is a first release though.
Commandant, you have driver back in your seat.
Watch what we're moving. Ocho, back in your seat.
Let your front.
Hello, enemies.
Yes, sir. Reconnaissance vehicle moving to grid point. No
We
problem.
have secured one of the gates.
Can we get back
Push
to work
forward.
now?
Now!
Ah, shit.
Panzer coordinates received.
Recon vehicle standing by. Battery. Requesting barrage at 3206 by
I'm
2394.
free driver. Throttle up. We don't have all day.
Move! Pick up the speed!
Panzer taking it. They're pissed. We did it. Panzer reporting. Submerged.
Shit.
Don't let them
Drive, 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 drive.
forward.
Don't.
Take the ground.
Park.
No communication from our Panzer 3. Vehicle ready. You heard them. Get to it.
They will pay.
Empowered warrior. Let's see what you're made of.
Hubcap reached. God damn it.
What do you need?
Oh boy, PopCap.
Panzer pioneers standing by. Ready on your work. Let's go find some trouble.
Panzerjäger awaiting the word. Get moving. Got
Goes up and
Was this way.
Commandant, driver. Back in your
So he's like right here. When in down, rockets. He is not dead yet.
Panzerjäger awaiting the word.
I see that.
Relocating.
Many
to
Panzer
your
grenadiers
mark.
relocating. Glory awaits, men.
The
Foot
enemy takes
guards. Guards like Scottish Canes. They are.
Grenadiers ready!
We're the support now.
And it's
Say the word! Throw the Panzer attack! Oh, I'm hit! Enemy armor! Take it down! Move order! Go! Find those bastards!
Now! They're firing at the fort.
Move on to that point! Closing your distance! We have lost
God
a
damn
squad
it.
of Panzer grenadiers!
Their death knocked out my soldiers. At least they're dead.
Make it quick! Get in gear! Orders? Jawohl! Let's go! Grab your gear. We're heading out. Capture! Give us orders!
Hope I don't have to defend this area. Son of a bitch.
Standing back! Keep it moving! With haste! Glory away! That was strong!
We set up an ambush in the
The Fox's finest here. The
Jawohl,
original
Commandant.
Utility vehicle here.
I don't even know where the counterattack is gonna come from.
The Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now, huh?
Your freedom. Oh, you're fighting the British, aren't you?
Yes.
Teacups. Look for where the teacups are supplied.
You have orders for us. Panzerjäger, anti-vehicle infantry, available.
Medical vehicle relocating.
We hear you.
I guess they're gonna come from above?
Do they have airborne in this game? Be nice.
Americans are airborne. Airborne.
That makes sense. The closest thing they had is back to special forces.
Pioniere Resistance voll behind! Jawohl! They don't need it anymore! You have... Let's go find some trouble!
I don't know what direction they're coming from.
Incoming artillery!
Standing by.
They are trying to scatter us!
Engines running. Understood. We're listening. Anything exciting out
The
there?
Kriegsmarine is looking like a sweet deal now. Sound it clear! We'll get there! Receiving orders!
Driver!
We're ready! Moving to new position!
Have a target, boss. We need arms and legs inside the vehicle.
Ah! They are attempting a breakout while surrounded by mines. Sound familiar? Their cauldron is now ours. And we are cooking lion stew tonight. Let none escape. Fuck!
Oh shit, you have to go over the spotters.
That's secondary.
Might help the artillery.
Panzerjäger, get the hell out of here! Run!
We're losing grasp of a capture point.
Panzerjäger awaiting the word. Panzer free, get this panzer rolling. We're not expecting it.
Shift fire on enemy troopers! Nothing but on there! My crew are ready. Listen up! Firing pack gun in the field!
I still can't fucking figure out which direction they're trying to go.
Maschinengewehr-Team have been
Pathing.
killed.
It's the pathing being a bitch.
Proximity
There's an
alarm
engine.
near our strategic point.
Move order! Go!
Medium panzers driver. Ahead full.
Ready.
My crew glory will be on. Panzer destroyed. I expect nothing less.
Our assault grenadiers have been killed.
Panzerjäger await tractors. Move out.
Orders received.
You coordinate. Follow me.
Your work. Pulled up and moving. Working on it. Enemy encroaching on us.
Still waiting.
Explode up.
Shit.
Consolidate! We'll get there!
Enemy troopers knocked out. Eyes open for struggle.
Our capture point is being neutralized by the enemy.
They really want it back!
Commandant, converse. I want eyes on the target.
Incoming artillery! They are trying to scatter us!
Panzer free. We hear you.
How the fucking move this thing?
Enemy troopers knocked out.
Panzer, look lively!
Enemy squad.
Oh god.
We're listening.
Towards this way!
Their armor
Shit.
cannot hold out much longer.
Coordinates.
Keep pushing!
Run, Panzer, we got lost, driver. Move.
We cannot take these losses!
I'm strong, Panzer displacing.
Panzer Grenadiers coordinates received! You have problems, we have answers.
We scared and swallowed them. Panzer here.
The fucking
Casualties!
That's a charge! Chloe! Let's go, let's go! The other one! We did it! Tank destroyed!
You should just look back at time as soon as you get your ass handed to you.
Capture point!
I'm concentrating moderately hard on this.
I know you are. That's why I'm being quiet.
It's down! Lisa! Lock up! Lock! Don't fuck up! Walking Stuka is primed and ready! Everybody target the sword! Utility restarting repairs under fire! Can't! You need a halfway be sighted!
Panzer Hunter! Keep pace with me!
Incoming fire! Red Recovery vehicle! Inching! We have repair work! Get to it! Fucking outside! Come on! Get behind us!
Keep us waiting!
Multiple targets!
Hope we are with! Sooner we can use this fuel and bladder!
Side armor, damn it! Standing by! On the flag! Starting repair! Cover!
Pioneer! Move it, Panzerjäger! 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 Advancing!
Infantry target eliminated!
How the tides have turned. Gentlemen, you have just achieved the greatest victory in the history of the Afrika Korps. Now watch the British scramble for the rest of this war.
I can still see the Flammenpanzer using his flamethrower.
After our defeat at
happened?
Gazala,
The
we were
Flammenpanzer
almost
was
as
still firing
broken as our tanks.
flames at people.
The British
Nice.
commanders had thrown away their advantage. Communication broke down. Reports were delayed or ignored. Rommel hounded us, steadily wearing down our defenses until there was nothing left to do but retreat.
Yeah, Rommel kind of pushed.
Each day I found
It's
myself
kind of
farther
shocking
from
how
my
close
family.
Rommel got to the Suez, honestly.
My daughter's
Rommel was
letters
pretty
the
good.
only connection
I
I
know.
had to them.
It's because he realized, you know what, I should start fighting for water.
نفديان أمه أن اسمي وان إجي تلفتو تحشونا مدن أكل اللان اسمي وان نساس إجيج إنتفلو إكساتن أدفتون أس أمكاز أخصة إتاحنا وزن تناي إنا إكسايد أد أرتو وعلة ولاني إبان فلس استكسود اسمي ونه أركاني جي أمه ولاني فتح وكا يغيقن قنغن بحران المدن عقل فكرة جاسن زاه تشوها ولاني كان غوب وعد ولا أندتن إكن غنهم درفلس إزعيديان وسردس ريادة سوا ولاني تفائنا تواهي إبا إيوين آري
Damn. My Panzer Grenadier squad MVP, 104 kills, 10,613 damage.
We kept fighting. It was all we could do. But it was as though Rommel could read our minds. He seemed to always be one step ahead. The atmosphere in the British camp became tense. Tempers
This
were
is who the
flaring,
next mission is in
and I was
stream.
beginning to feel like I'd joined a lost cause.
Next mission is to invade, is to find out about the droid attack on the Wookiees.
Oh no. Guess I'll figure out who to raid while I'm waiting for the loading screen. Oh, fun is still streaming.
Afrika Korps.
Yeah,
It has come to my
no idea whether
attention
she's streaming.
that the British have coined a
Ironically,
nickname
Chun's
for
streaming
me.
too right now. I got distracted by that because she started streaming Mountain
The
Blade.
Desert Fox. The time has come for us to test how appropriate that title is.
It's very hard for me to, it's very hard for me to not be drawn by that siren call.
I don't don't care about
The
your briefing.
Allies are still disorganized after that.
So, defense mission?
Good job, we're patient.
Their convoy should be here shortly.
Oh, ambush.
Prepare to
Even
intercept
better.
with mines and sandbags, but
Technically,
be
every
mindful
mission's a defense mission.
that our reinforcements are late. So we must rely on
If you think
whatever
about it,
supplies
because
we
you're
can
defending
find.
German interests when you attack.
Alright, well,
Tech-
I'm gonna save this ambush for the next stream. How fitting it called itself ambush without me having to say it. Anyway, club patrons, we're gonna go and raid. I don't know why Fauna's in there twice. Shit's broken. We're gonna raid Fana.
Right, I forgot she was. Yeah, she's streaming Pokemon.
Y'all be nice to Fana, or I will find you. And eat your soul.
No. I'm gonna bully her. I always bully her.
Bruh. Have fun, club patrons.